other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night. Mi gente, mi people. The conversation in Q Nation.
MC Sticky in the building. Baba T in the building. Australia.
Zora.
New York City. Collabo. We gonna make it right like this. Let's go.
Front to the back, girl, you heard what I said. Got a bounce on my lap, do a twirl when you dance. And I put it so fat, fit the world in your pants. Collect 100 sats, got me throwing up some bands. Make it clap, 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 clap. Throw it back, 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 back. Make it clap, 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 clap. Throw it back, 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 back. Front to the back, girl, you heard what I said. Got a bounce on my lap, do a twirl when you dance. And I put it so fat, fit the world in your pants. Collect 100 sats, got me throwing up some bands. Make it clap, 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 clap.
Thankful you see me. Ooh, hey, baby. It's your eyes that saw me, baby. Shield me from the light they said, baby. It's your eyes that freed me, baby. Ooh, believe me. Ooh, hey, oh, hey. I wish I had the words to say just how good it feels. Yeah, yeah. But I can tell you it's real. Just let me love you so tender. Thankful you see me. It's your eyes that saw me, baby. Nobody had to tell you, baby. It's your eyes that saw me, with my flaws and all.
Yeah, we in the building. 4-1 Global Media, share.
Thank you for seeing me, baby.
We went live.
What's your eyes, baby? Can I see myself through your eyes, yeah, baby? Now I can look in the mirror and see my own beauty, baby. Thank you, baby. Oh, hey, hey, hey.
Come a little closer, baby. Let me whisper something in your ear.
She said that she don't get high. Baby, I can change your mind. Look at me and hit this line. Let me find out you lie. Let me inside of you.
Yeah, we here. Letting everybody get set up. I got a big show tonight. I got a lot of special guests in the house tonight. It's gonna be serious. I got artists coming through. Yeah, so we here, y'all. Just playing some music for now.
Gotta stay on point, gotta watch out for them suckers, baby. I am not the one that's gonna save you.
This was interesting, but I'm going another direction.
Sunshine. Yeah.
We're here, y'all.
Okay. Yeah.
Everybody's in the house.
See Bentley, not head over heels. Beauty is
There you go, I love that shit.
Her heels, grown and sexy, so much to reveal. Stingy to haters, that's all they feel. High class, handle business, her feel. To be a winner, I push with you, shove losers. It's a price to talk, cause money is a rumor. She get it, I get it, let's steam away, coolie high. We both agree being cool is fly. And I drop knowledge, I school her mom, she pick it up. The mixture of sex, we can bond for a nut. That's one of a kind. We bust, fuck her brains out, make her pussy wanna cuss. Her breast talk to me, saying I should touch. Now is the moment, on what else to discuss. She a freak for sure, nasty, yuck. I spend a high price tag, no tab is up. One phone call, got my magnum up, attracting her. She blood, I'm Dracula, without the dark spooky shit. When I'm after her, ride with me, you more than a passenger. No mascara, you still not a massacre. Your beauty on point, when your makeup soft. A little small talk, then I break you off. I'm in the mood to knock some boots, ma. Over and over more than 2 times. Sunshine, I see in you. No time would I waste with you. I'm in the mood to knock some boots, ma. Over and over more than 2 times. Sunshine, I see in you. No time would I waste with you. I'm no fool, I consider you. Take time to make sure you're comfortable. I'm moving smooth, like Cliff Huxtable. Peacoat, trench coat, I'm so untouchable. She sketched the Dick Tracy, Tommy gun lover. I hit it right, she's sure to be my baby mother. The princess, night type of shit under the covers. Crush that rotisserie ass when I fuck ya. No lip gloss, maybe why I lust ya. No hard pressure, I won't handcuff ya. Ain't too many females out that could dust ya. Real temptation, it's hard not to want ya. No predator, but damn I wanna hunt ya. I get the hunch when you dialing my number. I'm making plans to see you this whole summer. Getting my money right, scoop you in the Hummer. I'm in the mood to knock some boots, ma. Over and over more than 2 times. Sunshine, I see in you. No time would I waste with you. I'm in the mood to knock some boots, ma. Over and over more than 2 times. Sunshine, I see in you. No time would I waste with you.
Yeah, we in the building, y'all. We here.
I get so
Fill up in y'all. Fill up below. In South London, so bring your girl and your ganja. Leave your trouble at the door. 20 quid is the score. There's an old day in North London. Bring your girl and your things them. The girl are pretty now, them frock them. 10 girl to a man them. So left your trouble at the door. Vibes is the score. Follow me now.
Alright, we in the building.
There's a carnival in West London. your buckle and your spliff.
And it did happen.
The dancer rum.
Yeah, we hear y'all.
There's a party in East London, so bring your girl and your peace them.
Oh, word? You ready to sign on?
And look from them.
Let's do it.
Run to all them and just squeeze them. So left your trouble at the door.
All right, you know what? I think it's time to punch the button, y'all. But before I punch the button, I'm going to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. The most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night show. Me gente, me people. The conversation and Q Nation. Yo, what's up, y'all? It's the real discussion with Rock Logic, and we are live right now in studio. I got a lot going on. It's gonna be big tonight. Big shout out to my man Casey. Casey says, peace to Amanda. Amanda, you know what? Australia is always in the house early. Australia. Right now in New York City, the weather is as hot as a motherfucker. That's what I can tell you. It's very humid. It's kind of ridiculous. I'm turning the mics up early. It's, yeah, it's hot. I mean,
it's hot too.
Yeah, and it's hot in New York. We need that AC. The Real Discussion Rock Logic every Friday from 7 to 9. I think we're going to have a long show tonight, probably. Listen, I'm on early, and I'm just like, share. We're in the building. Yes, y'all. And if you don't know my man Casey, he's in Vermont. We're going to see Casey tomorrow, by the way. Yeah, we rolling out of town. We've been doing a lot of stuff. That's nasty. Yep. Once again, it's the Real Discussion Rock Logic. I got Gary Fax in the building. I got Baba T in the building. I got Robin in the building. DOA will be back next week. Big shout out to Chinks in the building. And then we got Little Chinks in the building. What's up, Nathan? I think Nathan just stole my headphones. What's up? Yeah, so once again, it's a very hot night out.
It is
New York
hot.
City right now.
It is hot.
Yes, bananas. So, big shout out to everybody dealing with the heat. Make sure you stay. I mean,
It's the humidity.
Pull up to the studio. It was 91 degrees at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which is unheard of. And it's humid, right? So, you know, breathing conditions might be a little funky. Big shout out to Lourdes. Lourdes is coming in with her artist tonight. And we're going to do that. And my man Casey says peace to Baba T. Once again, I know y'all are signing in. You're just getting into the chat room. I understand what's happening. Please, number one, you can donate on Facebook, by the way, right? You just give me stars and give me some money. And that's
Give him the money.
Yeah, just give me some money.
Give him the money.
And we love that. And then also, you know, just say hello in the chat room. You know what I'm saying? Let me know that you're there. And you're going to have to excuse me because I got a lot happening. And big shout out to my man, Nick Berkowitz. Hey, Nick, put it in the chat room. Lays Elliott's in the house. My man Lays in the house.
Lays.
Word up, Nick Berkowitz is in the house. He's like, yo, what's up, Rock? Chris Knight is in the house. Hey, everyone. Chris Knight is in Canada.
Come on, Chris.
Word up. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you at. Big shout out to the Philippines in the house. I got you. Just morning show in the Philippines. Yes, thank you. I see certain things and certain things I see. That's what it is. And we got Stop Lying. Hello.
Hey, Stop Lying. Our favorite troll? No. Stop Lying's not a troll. Stop Lying is a...
It's Stop Lying. Where you at?
Stop Lying is a dedicated commentator.
Yeah. Actually, no.
Oh,
but I can't remember who it is. Could have stopped lying. Oh no, that's my man Jason Ortiz in the house.
Hey.
Jason Ortiz has stopped lying.
You know what I'm saying?
Stop lying.
Big shout out to my man,
Stop
Nick
lying.
Bergowitz. Me and Nick Bergowitz, we went to EMS school together.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I'm saying? Which was, an experience. We went to EMT school together back in 2010. And we've maintained contact. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Nick is actually running for office.
Ooh.
Right now. Nick, put in the chat what office you're running for in Queens. Let us know what you're doing so that we can support you.
It's hot in here.
As it happens. It ain't that hot. It's not like outside.
It's starting to even out, bro.
I don't know. When we picked you up, you were really sweaty.
I was like a slave. It was like I was running away from a plantation.
Right, exactly.
Because I was. Because it's true.
Yeah, it was actually heavy. Which was dope. You know what I'm saying? We picked up Nicholas from school. Casey says, shameless plug. Stop lying, not trolling. I know you're not trolling. That's
You're not trolling. I just,
That's my man.
Just gotta stop lying.
I think that's... I'm almost sure.
Stop lying is like a troll name. It's like the perfect troll name.
But I'm almost sure that it's my man Jason
Identify
Martinez.
yourself.
Yeah, you gotta tell me you run, John. So I know what's happening. Yeah. Oh, shit. That's Shawnee. That's Shawnee. Shawnee is Stop Lying. That's right. I knew it was somebody. That's Shawnee. And if you don't know who Shawnee is, Shawnee was on Maria Davis' show.
She was dope as F.
Was it crazy?
Oh my God, I loved her performance.
I mean, super talented.
And that is not a lie.
Yeah, she got in there, and I mean, you were really impressed. I was impressed.
I was so like,
the
oh my
whole
goodness.
room was like, this is crazy.
No, they gave her like a standing ovation. I think.
Because her shit is right.
No, it's dope.
I'm trying
didn't you do music with her?
I did. When she was and I think her mother still has a tape.
Wow.
She was like, I mean, it's like 86 or 87, 88, 89, somewhere in there.
I'm sweating.
That I took her to her first studio session and actually like produced the record and recorded. I was like 18 at the time. You know what I'm saying? And I was already an engineer. And we went downtown to Shelter Studios and we recorded a song.
That is
you know what I'm saying?
sweet.
Which was crazy. And and she was there performing, and it was so nice to see her evolution. We did another song with her brother Frank, where she sang the chorus, and Ampa Rock from Harlem did the verses, you know, and Frank did a verse, and it was crazy. We did that song. So I think Stop Lying's mother, which is Shawnee, actually has the tape that we did. So we gotta find a cassette.
Okay.
So we could actually play it.
That is great.
You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Stop. Yeah. She Stop Lying she says I was 13. That's right, she was 13.
Oh, little baby.
I brought it to the studio.
Look at that. And look at she's blossomed into a wonderful
Listen, we're gonna do some records
young lady.
We're gonna do some records, right? Because she's very, very talented. You know, I think that she doesn't know her value, actually.
I think she should.
I don't think she knows how valuable she is. No, not yet. She's very valuable. You know what I'm saying? And she's very talented. And I just got to keep that going.
I like
and that's
it.
what's going on.
I like
Big shout out to my man Casey. Casey says 100. And Stop Lying says, you are what I'm all about, which was the name of the song. And it went, you are what I'm all about. And we sampled Howard Melville in the Blue Notes.
Okay.
So we sampled boom, boom, boom,
Yeah, do
boom,
that.
boom,
Do that
boom,
part. Just do that.
boom, boom, boom,
Don't
boom.
do the singing.
We sampled, listen, it's you what I'm all about. So we did that. Big shout out to my man Lazy Lays. Lazy Lays are getting together. We love Lays.
We love Lays. Hey, Lays.
Lays in the house. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to take a sip for Lays.
Big shout out to KC. Big shout out to Nick Berkowitz. And Nick is running for District Leader AD 37.
Ooh.
That's it.
Okay.
So Nick, just so you know, I'm going to contribute to your campaign.
Yes, we are going to do that.
And, you know, I don't care what your platform is. You're my boy. So we're just going to do that. You know what I'm saying? You can just be saying anything. I'll be like, yo, I'm down with Nick. Don't worry about it. So big shout out to my man, Nick Berkowitz.
There you go.
And
there
I'm
you
going
go.
to,
what are we going to do?
Oh, my God. Oh, Casey. You know your logo was on for like 20 minutes at the beginning of the show. He's like, put my logo up. Shaking my head. Damn.
Oh, it's usually up.
It's usually, I'm going to put his logo up because he's fucking with me right now.
Yeah, he wants you to show him some love. He's used to seeing it.
Big shout out to Ralph, my man Ralph. He asked me, was I busy?
Yeah. Oh,
you know, Ralph is not feeling well. He's like,
poor
you
Ralph.
busy?
Feel better, Ralph.
Yeah,
we love you.
He's like, are you busy?
Well,
you know I'm busy.
Is he busy?
Right, exactly.
That's the question.
Just stop the madness. You know I'm busy. I'm working. Right? You know what I'm saying? All
right, no dead air.
All right, no, I'm just checking. Listen, when I go dead, you speak.
All right, fine.
There's 4 motherfuckers in the room.
All right, let's do that.
So anyway, all right. Robin said no.
That's correct. Do not sing. Do not sing.
Yeah,
do not do that.
Let me rock. I'm dope.
Nah, do the music part. Boom, 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 boom.
So the chat room's filling up, and a lot of things have happened this week. And I'm definitely going to get to the Wendy Williams canceled situation, that her show has been canceled.
Give it a buzzer.
Yeah, no, I mean, you know what? No.
What? Oh, okay.
No.
She put in her time.
And that's the part that I'm honoring.
Yeah, she put in her time.
Right?
I gotta tell you.
The part that, she built a very, powerful career. You know what I'm saying? And I seen her do it from the dirt up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was there when she was, fucking with Eric B and them. You know what I'm saying? So I saw her do it from the dirt up. And we'll talk about that. Robbie, what's going on?
Oh yeah, that's right. Give me the buzzer. Already? Out the gate?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit that.
Yeah, right. Too
I'm
bad.
sorry.
You probably should have gave me the win. Maybe you should give me the win.
Wait, no. That's what I got.
You know what?
Unless you want to feel good.
No, I don't want to feel good.
Yes, you do.
I don't come here to feel good. Yes.
There you go.
Anyway, so I work like a slave. I work like a slave all week.
Yeah.
My house is crowded now. The kids have come home. The birds have flown back into the cuckoo's
This is
nest.
like a follow-up show. Because I remember when they left.
Yes.
They're like, my kids left and you were so happy.
And they were like, F you, Mom.
So now they're back. Right.
Right. They were like, F you, Mom. You know what? You can't be the only queen. We're going to go out. We're going to establish our own kingdoms. Queendoms.
Right.
And then here they come. Back for the crumbs. And I'm struggling to take a shit in the bathroom by myself now.
Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ.
But work is good.
So, because I have to ask this question, because I'm sure people in the audience who want to know, how do you deal with the fact that now you have adult children that have returned to the home?
I don't feel a thing. I just want to flee. I want to go.
She wants to run.
Yeah, I gotta run, bro.
Okay.
I gotta go.
All right. So is the energy different?
No, it's the same.
Same energy.
Same bitches in the house.
Right.
With the bitch energy.
Right.
And I'm just working. I'm working and I'm drinking.
I got you. Well, welcome home, kids.
You were about to say fantastic, weren't you? Were you about to say fantastic?
Listen, if they're home, they're home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, kids being home is a great thing.
Well, guess what?
What?
Well, Monday is Juneteenth.
And what's going on?
We
got stuff going on
holiday.
This week. Yeah. All
right. You want me to read about Juneteenth real quick?
Please do. Yeah, no. Tell us about Juneteenth.
Come on, Gary Facts.
Go ahead. Go.
Wait, I got to talk about Juneteenth because actually, from what I understand, Juneteenth celebrates the last of the slaves being freed. Now, according to what I can recall, in 1865, after the Civil War, they freed the slaves. I mean, it was a federal, mandate that the slaves be freed in all 50 states. Or whatever. No, it wasn't states at the time. It wasn't 50. But the funny thing about that was they sent black Union soldiers to the remaining states that had freed slaves. But the slaves didn't believe them. So they sent them back and brought back white soldiers to tell them that they were free.
Oh, wow.
That happened on June 19th. Yes.
Wow.
I'll get the official story, but according to history, that's what happened. Because I believe when they actually mandated that the slaves were free, I think they freed them like a year or two later.
Yeah.
Because the Union soldiers came
I'm
the
sure
year that they freed the slaves. They were like, nah.
I'm sure some of them were slaves for 20 years.
They were like, come back later.
There was no, internet. You know what I mean?
They were like, come
a
back.
nigga
We
had
don't
to walk
believe you.
to the joint.
They're like, we don't believe y'all niggas.
So
y'all may have the uniforms on, but y'all could be fooling us.
Right.
Bring back the white man. We believe him.
The funny shit is this, right? Like real talk. Slavery ended in 1865 as far as legislation is concerned.
Right.
But when did they get the fucking message? You know
I think
what I'm saying?
like 4 years later, I think.
Listen, it could have been 30 years later.
Yeah.
You could have been. Listen, you think you remember every place there's slaves?
Oh my God. I just bumped into something. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, so I think it was 30 years later.
Oh my God.
So big shout to my man Baba T's in the house. Hold on.
Baba T, but first of all, let's go around the table.
I'm going to Baba T.
All right, let's do it.
Because Baba T's in Gary's seat.
Oh, right. That's
so
right.
He's next. Baba T, you're in New York City. Hey, Bob, move your head because I can't see Gary. What's going on, Baba T?
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing?
Let me get right. Hold on for 1 second, because you need applause.
I appreciate it.
Black man, what's happening in New York City? What's going on, bro?
Man, this week's been a very busy week. You know, I came in on Tuesday. The billboard went up on Monday in Times Square, so that's to promote my EP that actually just dropped today. By the way,
come on!
So you guys listening, go check out my EP on all streaming platforms. It's Baba T, BABA space T. You can check that out on all streaming platforms and YouTube. But yeah, I mean, we had the billboard and then performed at Maria Davis's show on Wednesday as well. So that was great. And yeah, it was a good performance, a lot of good feedback, especially from people back home. And it kind of made me reconsider my stance on the Australian market, and I really want to start doing shows back at home. Because
there you go.
I feel bad for people. Every time I've done a show, they have to just watch it on Instagram, you know what I mean? Like, you can't get the vibe, you know what I mean? And my whole thing is that I want to be like one of the craziest performers there is, you know what I mean? So, you know, they can't witness that through like a screen. Everyone can see it, and they're like, oh, that looks crazy, but being there is a different vibe, so.
I got a question.
Yeah.
A year ago today, where were you versus where are you now?
That's funny. So a year ago, you know Lil Mosey, the rapper?
No.
Okay, well, there's a rapper, like a newer rapper called Lil Mosey. A year ago, I was actually at his concert. It came up on my Facebook memories like 2 days ago.
Wow.
But yeah, so a year ago, I was at his concert, and I got photos with like some Australian rappers who were like big at the time. And yeah, I mean, I just wanted to be on that stage, you know what I mean? And at that time, I wasn't. Oh no, sorry, that was not a year ago. Sorry, that was 3 years ago. My bad. That's a long stretch. A year ago, where was I a year ago? Making music, and I think I just come off the backbone of dropping my last EP. So I dropped that in April of last year, and then we were like still doing a lot of the press into like May and early June.
That's right.
So yeah, I mean, I was wanting to come over here, and then we went into lockdown. So this time last year, I was in lockdown. That's what it was.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah, it was a tough time, but you know,
Rock, you about to say something?
Yeah. So in Australia, what would you do differently there that you don't do here? Or what do you think that you might do?
Well, like, I don't do shows there in general, you know what I mean? I don't do anything there. Like, all of my marketing has been over here. Everything has been over here. And that's something that I don't regret by any means. Like, I prefer it over here, you know what I mean? Like, realistically, the Aussie market isn't really ready for this type of stuff. But I do regret not marketing myself to the Australian market a bit earlier than what I am now, because I'm playing catch up now. Because the problem is, right, is I come over here and I feel like the king. I feel like the man. You know what I mean? Like, got my own billboard, got all of this big stuff, and I go
let's
back
talk
home.
about the billboard.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I go back home and it's almost like I'm a nobody again,
right?
Because I'm not doing shows. I'm not in the media. I'm not in the public face. So it's like, it feels like I'm doing nothing.
You
know
get that New York love. That's what you get.
Exactly.
That's what you get.
Right. So I go home and I make music, and it just feels like I sit around for 3 months making music and working.
And then come back.
And then I come back, and then it's back to like the lifestyle, like the rap lifestyle, doing shows, doing interviews and stuff. Go back home, back to the mundane life of work and making music.
So is New York like your drug?
Kind of. Kind of. Like,
you kind of addicted to New York.
How can we translate that back home? You know, because what your experience is, as far as I'm concerned, is what I would experience when I was on the road, right? When you're out on the road, you're a superstar, right? And you're hot, and then you come back to New York and you're like White Castle, right? You're like, like it's just, everyone just walks past you, no one cares.
Exactly.
You know, with 24 hours ago, before that, they're walking you through the kitchen with security.
Yep.
Because they don't want people to, you know, get at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't really know that in that country you're a superstar.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
Yeah.
You go home and you're like, oh, well, okay, now I'm just I'm Tunde.
Yeah.
Like, where's Baba T? You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's exactly how it feels. It feels like kind of like two personalities. It's like Tunde, like myself, and then Baba T. And so it's about merging those personalities together to make it what I really want it to be.
Right.
But I mean, what I really want to do back home is get a booking agent for back home specifically, so I can start doing gigs back at home, because that's what I really want to do. And also just being more active in the community. Today I actually got my first shout out from an Australian media page.
Yeah.
So finally, it took them long enough. So that's a cool feeling to be acknowledged. And I messaged them about it afterwards, and we'd just been talking back and forth, and I was talking about the NFT and stuff. So maybe they might post about that. I'd love it if they did. But I mean, I think going back home now, I understand what I want to do now. It's kind of a bit clearer. So booking agent, gigs, shows, more presence back at home. So,
love it.
Also, tell them about the stuff with SBS broadcasting on Tuesday.
So SBS is a worldwide company. You guys have SBS News over here, but it's probably not as big as your other stations.
Correct.
Right?
I know. I actually know it. Yeah.
Yeah. So SBS Australia, they did a TV interview with me about 3 weeks ago. So that's going to be airing on Tuesday next week, so in 3 days. So we shot that about 3 weeks ago. So everything in it is future tense, when's the EP coming out, what's happening for it. And I spoke about coming over here and doing all this stuff. But so that airs on Tuesday. Really keen for that. And that will be my first big entry into the Australian media, and it's a pretty big one too. It's not like a little thing, because SBS is a worldwide company, you know what I mean?
Nice.
So it's yeah.
So right now, I just put up Baba T's
it's the
billboard,
yeah.
right? Streaming everywhere, NFT available, and you see all the streaming platforms. Bobo Global Media's on that. You see Spotify, you see IG, and what are these other two that I'm looking at?
Yeah, so I mean, you got Apple Music and you got OpenSea. So originally, my NFT that was dropping with my EP was supposed to be on OpenSea.
Okay.
The day before I left to come over here, which the billboard was already done, was sent out and everything like that. Day before I left, I had some issues uploading it to OpenSea, so I had to go to a Plan B, which is another website called Rareable. So by the time that had happened, it was too late to change that because it had already been sent off. So it's not a big deal, but yeah. So the NFT is no longer on that platform.
Well, I do see Bobo Global Media on there too.
Sir.
And that's what we love that.
Yeah.
And I want to ask you a question.
Hold on, wait. I'm going to rock a video.
I'll do that.
I'm going to rock off real quick because we have some fun doing this shit.
I appreciate it.
That little bitch be dancing, throw it back up on me all night. I know she be choosing only fuck, I'm rocking off white. They don't understand, we got the party rocking all night. We gon' shoot a movie when I do it, make you feel right.
She said that she needs me, I never believe her. Talking like she wanna ride in a new two-seater. She wanna dance all night, talking about the vibes right. I'm dripping that off-white.
Cardi in my wrist, she gon' do a twist. Pass it to my bro, hand up, I get the assist. This a hit, no miss, cross her off the list. Send her home in Uber, her boyfriend, they probably pissed. Making money, dance, yeah. Do that money, dance, yeah. What he making one, yeah, I get that if wanna dance, yeah. Money bulging out my pockets, she know I'm equipped. Did the dash, I ran off with a heart and caught me a lick. This girl ain't too needy, she think that she need me. Only fucking with me, cause she see me up on TV. This girl ain't too needy, she think that she need me. Only fucking with me, cause she see me up on TV. That little bitch be dancing, throw it back up on me all night. I know she be choosing only fuck, I'm rocking off white. They don't understand, we got the party rocking all night. We gon' shoot a movie when I do it, make you feel right.
She said that she needs me, I never believe her. Talking like she wanna ride in a new two-seater. She wanna dance all night, talking about the vibes right. I'm dripping that off-white. She steady chasing after me, saying that it feels right. She just need me in her life, all I need is one night. I don't have no time to waste, her boyfriend is gonna hate. She just want me to herself, but baby you kinda late. Telling me your boyfriend lame, baby I just can't relate. Maybe you just want the fame, see me in a private plane. SRT when I'm switching lanes, hit your phone when I'm in your state. Get you wet, put that thing in my face.
She's going to need me, she think that she need me. Only fucking with me cause she see me up on TV. Just going to needy, she think that she need me. Only fucking with me cause she bitch, we dancing, throw it back up on me. Be choosing only fucking rockin' out fight. They don't understand, we got the party rockin' all night. We gon' shoot a movie when I do it, make you feel right.
She said that she needs me, I never believe her. Talking like she wanna ride in a new two-seat. Think about the vibes, right? I'm drifting that off-white.
Yep, big shout out to Chinks and Baba T for
There
doing
you go.
that. Big shout out to them.
Big shout out. Love the song.
Not on Baba T's EP, but we did something really quickly. Like we did everything really quickly, really. We did a vocal really quickly, and then we did a video really quickly, right? Because Baba T was leaving the next day, so we had to catch the moment. So we caught the moment and shot something really quick to just kind of be cool and kind of do that. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Chinks. Big shout out to Tasha, who was there, and we recorded in the house, and we had some fun. So,
can I ask him a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the first single on your EP?
Well, I mean, I'd say "Make It Clap" would probably be like
Nice.
the single, yeah, because I mean that's the one
fuck
that
I'm talking
video
about, baby.
for, so yeah. So I mean, I said this on my Instagram story for those of you who have tuned in from my Insta. Yeah, we've got the Make It Clap video. We've finished that, and I'm going to be dropping that tonight or today after this podcast. So it's today for people back at homes tonight.
Nice.
Here.
Hey.
So I'm going to be dropping that after this. And I'm really keen for that. The last edition shot it.
I'm going to see if I can get it.
Yeah,
Keep talking.
good. So for all you guys back at home who are aware of the Aussie music scene, the last edition, you already know. You know, they're the biggest and the best there is. You know what I mean? Like, there's no one bigger. And so, yeah, they shot my video and got it edited really quickly for me. You know, normally they take like 2-3 weeks, but because the EP was coming out a couple of days after shooting, they kind of put everything on hold and helped me do it.
Nice.
So, yeah, shout out to them for doing that.
So-
They didn't have to do that.
Go ahead, Gary.
For those of us here, just so you know who the last edition is, to give you a comparison, back in the days when Ralph McDaniels had Classic Concepts, and him and Lionel Martin was shooting everybody's video, that's last edition of Australia.
And then for the younger generation, you guys would know Cole Bennett. You know, over here in America, Cole Bennett does like all of the newer hip hop artist music videos, and he's like the most talented, most popular. Pretty much the last edition in Australia.
Nice.
They are the go-tos. Yeah.
Hey. So I got another question while he's queuing up.
Go for it.
Who would be in Australia? Who would be your wish list for a collab?
Kid Laroi. That's
Really?
it. Yeah. You know, I've been a massive Kid Laroi fan from like day dot before when he had like 2,000 followers. You know what I mean? Like when he was just brewing.
Right.
He was 14 in the Aussie scene when I first met him.
Whoa.
And so I've always liked his music, and I always knew he'd go far. And I remember the first night I met him was backstage at a concert, and I remember going up to him, I dapped him up, and I had listened to like all of his songs on SoundCloud prior to that. Because he wasn't even on Spotify or anything. He was only on SoundCloud. And I had listened to them. I said, bro, you're going to make it far. And he kind of already knew. And so he had like that bit of like an ego to him, but he was like, I know, but thank you. And I was like,
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but so I always knew he'd make it far.
I think you should reach out to him or make that happen.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure. But he's an Aussie artist, but like he doesn't really live back at home, so he's kind of like he lives in LA.
Oh,
yeah. So he moved over here.
He's Hollywood now.
He's Hollywood. Yeah.
Wow.
So in terms of back at home, Dream collab. Ooh, there's a couple of people I'd like to work with.
Talk about it.
Maybe 1-4. They're a drill group from back home, and they're from an area that's like 10 minutes away from me, so they're pretty local. I see them all the time. I'm at the shopping center.
Okay.
Like they're from the area and they represent the area. And so I'd like to do a collab with them. Who else from the there's a lot of rappers from the Aussie scene. Chillin' It. I'd love to do a song with him.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Okay. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, Gary, let's talk about what your, future plans for my man is going to be.
Hey, Lourdes. All right, go ahead.
Future plans. Well, he's definitely going to be coming back soon. We're going to be scheduling a DJ. I guess a DJ luncheon, a dinner.
Right.
There's a couple of labels that were speaking to me about him.
Okay.
So it's all in the early stages, right? Because there's, the plan is to develop him, let him grow his fan base.
Right.
I'm getting him involved in some, I'm looking to get him involved in some festivals.
Okay.
Obviously more press to push his blockchain EP.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things in the work. There's a lot of moving parts. Some I could talk about. Some I.
No, I was about to ask you something.
Some I can't.
So before Baba T goes back, is there anything he's doing to perform? Are you performing anywhere else?
Tomorrow. Possibility he might be at some Central Park Summer Stage.
Oh, Summer Stage.
We're going there.
Come on now.
So there may be some.
Oh,
sorry. Very good.
I pressed the button, guys. It's my fault.
And listen, I'm not saying it's definite, but sometimes, and Rock understands this, you get invited to come someplace else and you wind up getting on stage.
Right. Look, all I'm going to say is I'm definitely bringing a USB tomorrow.
You better.
Just in case.
And tomorrow is I think it might be a perfect storm, right?
I love it.
Because, so he might be he just may be on stage tomorrow.
Listen, anything can happen.
Right.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
So be prepared.
In New York, especially.
Yeah.
In the words of 50 Cent, he said, make sure you're in position to receive your blessing.
That's correct.
Absolutely.
If you go to Summer Stage tomorrow and they're like, hey, can you perform? Do you have one of your songs? And you ain't got a fucking flash drive, shame on you.
Right.
No, it's crazy. Like, let me flash back, right? So real quick. For Maria Davis's show, right, I brought a USB, right? I had one with me because on when I came here in April and did the Rock Nation performance, you needed a USB.
Yeah.
So I understood from that performance, I was like, that's what I got to do moving forward, right? I left it at the hotel room. Maria Davis's thing because I was in a rush to get there. I think I was napping that day or something, and I woke up and just got ready real quick, and the USB was in my carry-on bag. It was in like a little Ziploc bag, and so I forgot to bring it. But
that's okay.
Yeah, I had it on my phone.
The house, though. You rocked
I still have it, so I'm taking it tomorrow.
Yes, take it tomorrow.
Put it in my wallet tonight.
Because Summer Stage is a whole nother animal. Let me tell you something right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Summer Stage.
One of the other things,
Central Park.
Right, yes, sir. One of the other things that's happening before he goes, as y'all know, he has his billboard. So we're going to take some video footage of him up there Sunday, and even Monday, so we could get footage for his website, for Instagram, TikTok, all of that, because we're going to milk it.
Well, let me just iterate, and I'm going to just pause for a minute to give you props, Gary. Gary, it was your efforts that made this possible.
Oh, thank you.
And I got to tell you that the way things are shaping up for this young man, because of you and your drive, your push. I mean, Baba T is an exceptional young man. He's motivated. But I think under your guidance, I think that you'll go very, very far. And it's because of that I'm going to give you props today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
Look,
I agree with that.
First of all, thank you. Anybody that knows me, I've been in this game a long time, and I know how it works, right? And with Baba T, you know, as Sister Falana said the other night, I came out of retirement to manage him.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, because I get artists that come to me all the time, But his mom, who's a good friend of mine, you know, and as long as I've known her, she didn't know that I was in the music business.
Right.
So when I did tell her and show her what I did, she's like, "Oh my God!" And like all this time, I knew you. I never knew that side of you.
Right.
Right. So no, I wind up.
So how long were you and his mom friends before she found out?
I think it was about 10 years.
10 years?
10 or 12 years. Yeah. She never
maybe like, yeah.
That's
maybe
awesome.
9 or 10, yeah.
She never
That's amazing.
Yeah, so she never knew that. She never knew that. So, but when I saw his video, and you're a mom, so you understand this. So she put up his video and was like, "This is my son, his new video. Check it out." And it happened to come up in my news feed.
Nice.
So when I saw it, and I'm like, "Wow!" And then, you know,
was that the blue cheese video?
That was the blue cheese video.
Okay.
So when I spoke to her about it, she told me what was going on. Then I think we set up a video call.
Right.
I gave him a background about me, sent them some stuff so they can see, and it started from there. And then they were originally supposed to come in August of last year.
Got it.
But then COVID happened.
Of course.
Right, shut it down.
Right. Yeah. COVID shut everything down. And I guess, as they say, the man upstairs makes things happen for Mr.
Everything happens in divine timing.
So they came in January for 4 weeks.
Yep. I remember that.
And because I had all the press and media started happening for blue cheese and all of that. Right. And that's when it started buzzing. But I mean, I'm surrounding him with a good team of people.
Good.
Both business-wise and creative-wise. He has one of the top entertainment lawyers in the business now, right, that I introduced him to. He's going to have one of the top booking agents. So he's going to have a good, solid team that believes in him, that's going to stick by him. And, you know, we're going to help take him to the next level and navigate through all this stuff.
Rock is still queuing up. So let me ask another question.
Something weird happened. We'll keep going, y'all.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. So I know he's here in America.
Yes.
And he's also building his base in Australia.
Yes.
How are you bridging the gap between the two?
Well, so before I get into the music industry.
Of course.
Right, she said, I hear all the bad stories. But she said, I trust you with my son.
Of course.
Right, so that, you know, you're a mom, so you understand what that what that means. So it's that extra, right? For her to say that to me, so of course I'm going to lead him in the right direction. I'm going to make sure that everything is done right, properly. Trust me, nobody's going to come and mess this up. I promise you. But rest here, because see, what I've known of Australia, and I've dealt with them for a long time, they look to overhear to what's happening.
Yes. The music scene. Yes.
They look to overhear what's happening. So here,
okay.
So now he literally has a year's worth of stuff here. So now here it is, his second EP that he's dropping. Now we could move forward with he's created a media following here because over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
Yeah,
it's a dream to come over here, and get in and get into the music scene. He's come in here, and he's the Violators. People, when people back there see these images of him, they know like, wow, he's not just taking pictures. This stuff is really happening. Right?
That's where like the book agency.
Something interesting happened.
What the hell?
We got a green feed.
Another one? How?
Just stopped while Gary was speaking.
You did it, Gary. Gary did it.
The crazy thing is I see him I see the chat, so which means we're still on.
Yeah, definitely.
Somewhere.
I'm not gonna not press the button.
Where are we singing on at?
Check Facebook.
Hold on.
We might have lost YouTube. Check Facebook.
So it's based over here, and everything that's like to do with me as like an artist is over here. But the connections can only go so far, you know what I mean? So if we have somebody based in Australia who knows the inside and out of the Australian scene, we can have the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? And it gives me a backstory because I'm not just like some artist that's done nothing and then is asking for booking agents. You know, what I mean?
Right.
I've already done stuff, and then the booking agents are coming in to help me expand into more.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm really pushing for a booking agency. And there's one that we've been talking to. I've had a conversation with them, and then I'm going to bring Gary into the next conversation.
Oh, great.
The first one was just about the project dropping
Yes.
and the NFT and everything like that. But yeah, the next conversation will be more so about how they can come into the picture. We would have dealt with the Aussie scene. It's completely different in terms of like the underground shows and stuff like that. Like it's just new people who have just started them within like since COVID, pretty much.
Right.
Like, things that need to.
I already got what happened. I know what happened.
Okay.
So somebody's music that I played in this thing that I played was copywritten.
No, you only played
No,
Nah.
if your music is copywritten, it wasn't his. I played some other music.
You did?
Yeah, you write infringement notification.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna have to do is, if you can, no,
Or YouTube?
no. I mean,
We're
it's
done.
coming up as a green screen.
No, there's a green screen.
So they can hear us.
on YouTube.
Yeah,
Alright,
but
so
they can't.
stand by,
So
people.
he's got to reboot.
Stand by, people.
Yeah,
Will
I'd say more than
we'll
likely
be
just
back.
go for a reboot.
Yeah, that's what happened.
We'll be back.
And I gotta. Oh no! Yes, I gotta cancel.